Bonjour, mes amis. Je m'appelle Papi. What's up, guys? This is Papi, just like I said, in français. Yeah, dude. So this video and this series of videos is basically me reviewing each arc of the Dragon Quest Dai episodes and the manga. But for example, this is the Birth arc review, right? And in the episodes from the 2020 anime, the Birth arc covers episodes 1 to 6. In the manga, it covers other ones, but that Birth arc review will come out after I'm done with all the, Birth arc manga chapters. So anyways,
Yes.
all the information I'm getting for this review is basically everything I've watched, but I'm also getting information from DragonQuest.fandom.com. And so if there's anything that sounds weird or doesn't make sense or anything like that I talk about, just let me know. And because honestly, I couldn't find a lot of information about Dragon Quest Dai stuff online. There's like nothing, dude. And so we're basically starting from zero, at least in English, I should say, at least in English. But anyways, so again, I'm going to be reviewing the Birth arc review, which are episodes 1 to 6. But I feel like the Birth arc review, the arc ends after or before Dai and Pop leave Dermline Island. That's kind of how I feel. And so I'll be covering all the events before they leave the island, basically. Dai and Pop, right? So some of the... Oh, and if you like this type of video, please give it a like, this video, and subscribe for more, because I want to do a lot more kind of videos with Dragon Quest Dai besides reviewing the chapters in the anime. So this is kind of another type of Dragon Quest Dai video. So anyway, some of the major events that happened during the Birth arc are a couple. So some of the big ones was where the fake heroes come to the island. Talking about Derolin, Zurbon, Masofo, and Hirohiro. So basically fakers, right? So that's a major event. Another one is the events with Princess Leona. When she shows up, everything that happens with, Baron and Temujin, and then with the Killer Machine, stuff like that. And then we've got the whole Avan stuff, when Avan shows up, training with Avan, and unfortunately his demise. And then, Avan versus, well, that happened while Avan versus Hadler, right? Because then there's the whole Hadler stuff that happens. And then eventually Dai versus Hadler is basically the last major event or fight in that arc. So let's kind of go through all the events and just kind of talk about what stood out to me and what I liked the most. And if you guys have any comments on the things that I talk about, please let me know. If you guys, if I missed anything, please let me know. And just let me know your thoughts overall in this video are. So, okay, so basically, we all know the fake heroes totally tricked Dai into thinking they were actual heroes. It's funny because Ji-chan Brass totally knew from the moment he saw them. He's like, these guys are fakers, bro. And unfortunately, it was a little too late, because at that time, Dai went to go grab the one thing those freaking fake heroes went to the island for, which was Gome-chan. And Gome-chan didn't want to come out, and which should already say a lot. But, Dai is very young and very innocent, and he doesn't know any better. So unfortunately, these fake heroes, well, fake hero, fake priest, fake mage, and fake warrior tricked him, unfortunately. So yeah, and then basically they get away with it, unfortunately. They start heading back to the freaking castle with King Romos, we should say. And bro, they get intercepted by freaking Dai and his dope monsters, dude. Dai goes nuts. That battle was a lot of fun to watch. I love the way he uses his monsters, just because he's basically a monster tamer, right? I mean, at this point in the anime, he's a monster tamer. He's got all of his freaking buddies that are monsters, and they're all just helping him out, and it's super fun to watch. The golems scene are cool. The saber cat does some cool stuff, especially the king slime. And yeah, at the end of the day, he's able to win, so it's pretty good. So that was a fun series of events that happened, which is basically just episode 1. Then after that is the next major event, which is Princess Leona. And this is really, really funny to me because the moment Dai saw her, he had a huge crush on her. He's like, ooh, who's this? But immediately regrets meeting her because she is a freaking meanie, dude. I can't say any big bad words because I don't want to. But yeah, dude, she's a turd, bro. She's a freaking turd. And yeah, it's a rough start with him and Leona at first, but basically the moment Dai kind of shoos away that caterpillar monster is the moment she started to kind of gain some respect for him and see like, oh, okay, he's not just some kid that's like, you know, he's not just some kid. He's actually kind of cool, you know? And that relationship starts kind of turning around. But we also start finding out that the real reason why Temujin and Baron went to that island with her, which was to kill her and end that bloodline, so then Temujin can become the bishop, can become the next king. So, but that plan did not work out very well because Dai awakened his dope freaking mysterious powers, which was so cool. And when he did, he got in a freaking fight, dude, with Baronsama, which was a cool series of fights, you know. First, as he was, you know, first he got thrown into the cave. Well, first Baronsama tried to kill the princess with, like, you know, taking out the evil scorpion, which didn't work out because, well, the evil scorpion did get the princess, but he didn't actually get it didn't kill her because she had strong willpower, but also Dai was able to save her just in time. But yeah, so it didn't work out with the scorpion, so that obviously made their plan a little harder. But that's when the Baronsama summons the killer machine, which was so dope, and beats the crap out of all the monsters. And then the princess shows up and Dai shows up, and then basically Dai and him start fighting, which was also super dope and a cool series of like fights or a fight. And eventually Dai wins because he's awesome. And there goes that. And Leona finds out what was actually going on. She gets cured. And yeah, she goes back to the castle. But not before giving Dai... Well, and this was before, but she gave Dai the Papunika knife, which helped him a lot. And will continue helping him a lot because it's a pretty cool weapon. So after that, basically is the whole Avan stuff. And Avan shows up to the island and with the request from Papunika and King Romos to train Dai, basically. So he shows up to train Dai. First, he has to calm all the monsters down because of the Dark Lord's influence, Voldemort, who should not be named, even though I just named him. I mean, he's basically Voldemort. But no, Lord Hadler, which is now Commander Hadler, Dark Commander. Yeah, but before Hadler shows up to the island, which is a whole nother thing, Avan is training Dai, and we get to meet Pop as well. And Pop basically is just like a coward and kind of lazy at this point in the anime, but he's very curious about Dai and his motivations. and why Dai is so motivated to do this crazy special hard training course that Avan wants him to do, which is basically just going to kill him from what Dai says. But Dai's down, dude. Dai just wants to get stronger. Dai wants to be a hero, dude. And that's why he accepts. And dude, he learns Earth Slash pretty quickly. Then learns Wave Slash because he gets to fight Avan as a freaking awesome dragon, which was awesome and a great fight. And then after that, he doesn't get to do anything else because the next series of events happen, which is Hadla invades, dude, and he goes straight for Avan, dude. And that's where we realize who Avan actually is, which happens to be the freaking hero that saved the world just freaking 15 years ago. You know, he was the freaking coolest, and he still is, but he was kind of hiding his identity. And yeah, unfortunately, Avan tries his best, especially to protect his students, but he just couldn't. He couldn't beat Hadlar, and he knew that, but he couldn't beat Hadlar, and he had to try, and he knew he couldn't beat him, so the way he tried to beat Hadlar was not only killing himself, but him. So that's why he did the kamikaze spell, or I forgot what it was called in the anime. I apologize. I'll put it right here. But I know you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, but that's when Dai gets pissed off. He breaks out of the spell that Avan was trying to protect him with, which is Kaklang, because of his awesome, mysterious crest, which Hadlar knows what it is, and he's also terrified of. And dude, Dai and Hadlar's fight was dope. So dope. And it was very fun to watch, very exciting. And yeah, it just, and Dai wins. He was able to beat Hadlar because, well, at that point, Hadlar was already weakened by Avan, let's be honest, like, you know. But still, Dai won. And Hadlar knew that he was in trouble. He needed to get rid of Dai quick. And so that's when we realize his motivations and his goal, right? And we also know what Dai's motivation is and goal, which is what Avan told him to do, which was to save the world, to beat Hadlar, beat King Vern, and become stronger to be able to do that, you know? And, you know, and we also see that Pop wants to join in, even though Pop is not motivated in that sense. He just, I think Pop is motivated to do that as well, but he's so scared at that point and just doesn't have confidence in himself, or even confidence in Dai, to the point where he actually feels like that's something they can accomplish. And so they have a lot of growing to do, both of them, but that's where their journey starts. And it is a great, great, great journey they are about to begin. But these whole episodes, these 6 episodes, were really, really fun. I absolutely enjoyed watching them. I think they do a great job in helping us understand what the goal of the whole anime is. I think they do a great job in helping us really know who Avan is and continuously always respect him the rest of the anime, because we consistently throughout the whole anime so far, they always go back and reference Avan. And just that couple episodes we got with him in this arc was enough to help us realize, yeah, Avan really was amazing. He really was great. And man, he was so cool. Like, too bad he had to die, unfortunately. And we all know why. He did it for his precious students. And again, that just speaks so much truth as to who Avan is. But anyways, the birth arc review. I give it a 100% awesome arc. And I loved it. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think differently, or if there's anything I missed that you'd like to add, or just what you think about my review of the birth arc. But that's basically everything. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time, okay? So, peace!